I want you to understand that time is ticking and you are running out of time to build something special and to build your legacy. I'm here to tell you that your ability to manage time is the #1 thing that you can control, but it's the biggest key in you being successful. Here's reality. We all get 24 hours a day. We all get 168 hours in a week. Now, I believe because of Rule 168, we have plenty of time to do anything we want to do. But I want you to understand, as it relates to your legacy, you can't afford to waste time. I want you to understand that time is ticking and you are running out of time to build something special and to build your legacy. I'm going to give you 7 keys. And I already know if you execute these 7 keys, what you will notice over time, you will have bigger results. If you can just trust me, if you can execute these 7 keys I'm going to give you right now, what you'll notice over the next 3 months, the next 90 days, you will become a machine. You'll be more productive. And before you know it, success is not just something you pursue. Success is who you are. Here's the 7 keys. Key #1, say no. I deal with a lot of CEOs. I deal with a lot of successful people. And what I learned early on is that successful people say no. Some of you, I know what you're thinking. It feels rude to say no. But here's the reality. It's rude for people to waste your time, right? So make sure you have the strength and the ability to say no, because that's the only way you can protect your time. Don't feel ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Don't feel like it's rude. It's what successful people do. If you can learn how to say no, the people around you will respond, and here's what's going to happen. They'll eventually stop wasting your time. Key #2, create deadlines. Every time you make a task or a to-do list, give yourself a deadline. Here's why. By giving yourself a deadline, you create your own personal anxiety. Now, I'm not trying to create, a situation where you just have a nervous breakdown, but you need some anxiety to make sure you get things done. People who are procrastinators, people who waste time, have no anxiety. So as a result, it's easy for them not to get things done, and it doesn't even bother them at all. Make a deadline. It'll bother you if you don't get it done on time. Key #3, this is very simple. Make problems go away. In your life, you're going to make money based on your ability to solve problems. So throughout your day, whether it's professional or personal, make problems go away as quick as you can. Don't let things linger around you, because eventually they can become a weight or an anchor to weigh you down. Key #4, wake up early. Get your butt out of bed. We've all heard the story, the early bird gets the worm. But I'm here to tell you, here's my version. The early bird gets the money. You can outwork your competition by merely waking up early. Studies show that we're most creative and most fresh and have the strongest willpower first thing in the morning. I just read something that we're most creative and productive in that 3 to 4 a.m. time frame. I get that's early. I understand. But the bottom line is this: make sure you wake up early. The next key, key #5, do one task at a time. You hear people all the time, I'm multitasking. Here's my problem with multitasking. Here's the real issue with multitasking. When you multitask, you're never completely focused on the task. If you're doing 3 things at once, 1, it's going to have some divided attention, and 2, a 5-minute job can take 30 minutes because you're not focused. Instead of multitasking, do one at a time, make it go away, and before you know it, instead of multitasking and wasting 30 minutes for 3 5-minute jobs, all of a sudden you only took 15 minutes. Key #6, plan out your day the night before. Right before you go to bed or close to bedtime, or even when you leave your office, plan out your day the day before. And here's why. Your subconscious mind will go to work on these activities, and when you wake up in the morning, many of your problems or the things that you need to deal with, you've already had time in your subconscious mind to figure it out, which will allow you to be more productive throughout the day. Key #7, and here's the biggest one. If you're gonna wake up early, common sense says to me, you need to go to bed early. You gotta give yourself at least 8 hours of sleep at night. If you're not sleeping 8 hours, there is no way you are waking up fresh and attacking your day. I want you to become a predator. In order to be a predator, you gotta get a good night's sleep, so when you wake up, you get out of bed, your feet hit the ground, world, you're in trouble, because here you come ready to attack. Here's 7 keys that can help you be more productive, that can help you build a legacy. And the one thing you can't afford to do as you build this awesome legacy is to waste your time. My name is Walter Bond, and my job is to make sure you think, execute, and dominate. When I hear the sound of that whistle, it takes me back in time when I learned how to become a peak performer. When I played college basketball, my coach would blow that whistle and he would call all my teammates in, and in this huddle, he would motivate us, he would inspire us, he would teach us, he would correct us, and the reality is this, he called my name more in that huddle than anybody else's name. Here's why. He saw tremendous potential in me that was trapped and buried, and he wouldn't let it die in me, and he brought it out until I became an NBA player. In that huddle, I learned how to develop and become a peak performer. I learned 2 things. That peak performance is a process, but most importantly, peak performance is a team sport. I would not have reached my potential without my coach investing time and energy into my development. So here's what we've done for you. We created what we call Peak Performance Huddle. In this huddle, we want to do the same exact thing. We want to motivate you. We want to inspire you. We want to teach you. We want to even make you laugh. But the bottom line, every ounce of potential on the inside of you, I'm coming to get it, and I'm not going to stop until we pull it out. In this huddle, we're going to have webinars. We're going to have success tools. We're going to have interviews with successful people. We're also going to do phone calls, live phone calls where you can hear my voice live, ask me questions, because in this huddle, my number one job is to help you reach your potential. We have 2 choices. You can do the automated coaching program, which is very cost effective. It can be available to you 24/7, 365. Or another option, you can do a huddle that's one-on-one with me. That's right, me and you, one-on-one, and we're not gonna stop until you reach your potential. Your job, your only job, is to make it to the huddle. If you make it to the huddle, we'll do the rest. Sign up and register and get to the huddle, and Walter Bond will be there waiting on you, and we're gonna help you reach that potential that's inside of you.